error in measurements, that is error in addition, and a combination of errors we have discussed: error in addition, error in subtraction, and error in coefficient, and error in product, and error in power of a quantity. Whenever the power of a quantity is given, then we did the how to find out the maximum possible fractional error and percentage error. We have derived an equations also. Now here is the different type of coefficient with multiplication and addition, combination of addition, multiplication, and division, where power of a quantity also there. So the combination of total elements, if we give in the equation to find out the maximum possible fractional error or percentage error, then how do we write the equations? Let us see. Here we have taken the some of the different type of equations to you may give in the examination. This type, if we get the equations in this type of equations, then how do we write? How to write the maximum possible fractional error or percentile error? Let's write the equations. So first of all, for in general expression, which is that is z is equal to x power a into y power b by w power c. If any in case in this case of maybe a, b, c are the maybe integers and x, y, z, w will be the quantities, then if he gives like this, then how do we write the maximum fractional error, maximum possible fractional error, that is a delta z by z, which is equal to here plus or minus of. Here we can write that the absolute error of x will be the fractional error is delta x by x. Whenever if we got the, we have the equation for whenever the z is equal to x power n. In this equation we know that delta z by z, which is equal to plus or minus n into delta x by x. We have derived this equation. In case of, so we are writing that x power a means a into delta x by x. Next, into in this case of multiplication also we wrote that in this case of z is equal to xy, we write that plus or minus of delta x by x plus delta y by y. So in this case of multiplication also we wrote this, so both are x and y both are multiplied, then plus. In case of y power b, we can write like this, that is a b into delta y by y. Here we have the equation also. We know that whenever the absolute error always be positive, so that's why if in case of the w power c will comes to numerator, then w power minus c it will becomes, even though if it is minus c, then we can write that always will be positive because of plus or minus which has taken. So that's why here we can get the values for that. The w power c also we can write that c into delta w by w. So we should write this maximum possible fractional error like this. If you want to measure the percentage, maximum possible percentage error which can write maximum possible percentage error is a delta z by z into 100, which is equal to, we know that plus or minus of a into delta x by x plus b into delta y by y plus c into delta w by w into 100. So this is the maximum possible percentage error. The next another type is there, z is equal to w by x plus y is there. W by x plus y be the, we know that whenever we get the coefficient division value, then delta z by z is equal to this is a maximum possible fractional error, that is a maximum possible fractional error, that is a delta z by z, which is equal to, here we write that w means z is equal to w, we know that is delta w by w plus or minus of delta w by w plus, in this case of division also we wrote that like this, delta x by x plus delta y by y. So here is also we are writing that delta w by w plus, here we have the equation that is x plus y, combination of both division with addition. So in the case of addition, we know that is x plus y means what we got, delta x plus delta y by x plus y. This is the equation for whenever we get the in addition, when z is equal to x plus y. Z is equal to x plus y, we got this equation. So that's why we are writing that in case of x plus y, even though if it comes to numerator also, we can write the delta x plus delta y by x plus y. This is the equation for maximum possible error. Then percentage, if we write the percentage error, percentage in maximum possible error is percentage, which is equal to, directly I am writing delta z by z into 100, which is equal to plus or minus of delta w by w plus delta x plus delta y by x plus y into 100. This is the percentage error. So again, if it gets same as x plus y, also same, we got the same value, but with a different sign in the denominator of the x and y quantities. So here is also same thing, we can write that delta z by z is equal to maximum possible fractional error is there. Maximum possible fractional error is plus or minus of delta w by w plus here delta x plus delta y by, here x minus y we got that, so that's why here x minus y. This is the maximum possible fractional error, maximum possible fractional error, and a percentile error we can write that delta z by the percentage is equal to delta x z by z and 200 is equal to plus or minus of, this is a maximum possible error. This is maximum possible error. This is percentage of error by w plus delta x plus delta y by x minus y into 100. This is the percentage. This is the percentage. The next one is in case of there is a two terms, is the two quantities are there in the product, means xy by u plus v. Xy by u plus v, we know that same as here we wrote that there is a single quantity is there, but in case of here is the two quantities are in product. So we are writing that is a maximum possible error delta z by z, which is equal to, here product is there, in case of product we know that how to write, that is plus or minus of, here xy is there, so that's why we are writing that delta x by x plus delta y by y plus, if in case of u by v, in case of u by v is there, u by v in case of z is equal to x plus y formula like that. So we are, same thing we are writing that delta u plus delta v by u plus v, u plus v. To know the percentile error, multiply with 100 in both sides, then we can get the percentile error, same as like if percentage which is equal to delta z by z into 100, which is equal to here same as a plus or minus of delta x by x plus delta y by y plus delta u plus delta v by u plus v into 100. This will be the percentage we can get. So the next one is here we have that z is equal to xy by u minus v. In case of u minus v, we can write that delta z by z, which is equal to same as but in case of the denominator we get the u minus v. So here, so plus or minus of delta x by x plus delta y by y plus delta u plus delta v by u minus v. To know the percentage for the maximum possible fractional error, so delta z by z into 100, which is equal to plus or minus of delta x by x plus delta y by y plus delta u minus delta v by u minus v into 100. So we wrote that. The next one is, if the equation has given in the sign formation, this is the calculated method, so differential method, so that's why we are writing that if in case of z is equal to sin x, he has given that, then how to write that? So zx means if in case of both sides if we differentiate that one, then delta z which is equal to cos x delta x if both sides are differentiated. Then if the cos x delta x I write that. So delta z by z means the fractional error, we can write that the fractional error is delta z by z. So it is a fractional error. Fractional error can be written as a relative error or fractional error, we can write that. Relative error and fractional error both are same. So here delta z by z means cos x by what is meant by the z? Z is equal to sin x. So sin x into delta x. From this equation we can write that here cos x which can be written as a cos x is equal to under root of 1 minus sin square x, because of we know that cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1. So from that formula, if the sin square x taken to this side, it will become minus sin square x. Whenever the square taken to this side, it will become cos x is equal to root of 1 minus sin square x. So here we are writing that instead of cos x I am writing that is delta z by z which is equal to under root of 1 minus sin square x by sin x delta x, sin x delta x. So in this case of delta z by z means delta z by z which is equal to, because of which I am writing this one is since cos x is equal to root of 1 minus sin square x. In the sense we are writing that delta z by z is equal to, we know that z is equal to sin x, then we can write that 1 minus sin square x means sin square x is z square. So root of 1 minus z square by, here sin x is there, sin is instead of sin x I am writing z into delta x. This is about whenever we got the value for z sin x, so then we can write that the fractional maximum fractional error, maximum possible fractional error delta z by z which is equal to root of 1 minus z square by z into delta x. Like this we can write the equations, even if in case of cos x, if in case of different x we can get that. Then also by substituting in this formula we can get the fractional maximum possible fractional error by using these equations. So this is about the errors in measurements.